Hello. This week we discuss the transformation of the manager from being a strategic thinker to a tactical trader. It's an age of insecurity. It's an era of incertitude. It's perhaps a time of terror. We are caught between hope and fear. There is chaos, there is uncertainty, there is volatility, there is ambiguity. So, managerial life is moving along unexpected paths. And in these unexpected movements, there is a certain degree of unacceptability for both the psyche and the balance sheet of businesses. But the harsh reality is that there is little we can do about it. So, in these times of critical ambiguity, which has an adverse impact on our performance, we have to recognize that there is non-creative destruction. A part of the future is already perhaps losing its path. And we are overwhelmed by the helplessness of the situation. In such a situation, we recommend that you should unfreeze yourselves from the deeply held beliefs and the implicit assumptions that we make that strategy matters more than anything else. My submission to you is that dissociate from this strategic thinking, assume the role of a short-term trader. Take a short-term view. Realize that we can only observe. We can react. We cannot be preemptive. We can build a future only bit by bit, not through dramatic changes. So, be an in and out manager. We refrain from taking any long-term decisions, no fixed investments, no long-term deployment of resources. But think short-term, keep our risk limits low, try to be cash in, try to study the trends continuously, interpretative skills to be developed, whether it be data management, whether it's logistics. We will have to look at the shortest possible time frame until things settle with some degree. Why do we argue for giving up the long term? Because too much is going on around us. High pressure environment takes us to a point where we feel that a part of the thinking process through which we have evolved in management may be dead or dying. And the new paths that are emerging are yet undefined. Therefore, in order to escape from this past or the bitter present, we may have to reinvent the future. This requires that managers stay in the desert storm in our tents and wait for the trend to change. We cannot be contra-cyclical. Even central bank governors, not even finance ministers, can claim that they can change this cycle. No. All that we can do is follow the trend, take positive movements along with the trend. Being a contrarian will not help. All that we can do is make reactive changes with rapidity. which are in conformity with the trend that happens. So by doing so, we go through a series of crises. As these unfold, we know that the future is unpredictable, and therefore we will stay in the shortest term possible and take a decision. As Peter Drucker said, strategic planning does not deal with future decisions. It deals with the futurity of present decisions. So let us concentrate on the present decisions right now. Thank you.